Life can be unpredictable. Wouldn't it be nice to get paid instantly whenever you need it, even on the same day you work? When you join the Amazon team, you can use the Anytime Pay feature to cash out and receive up to 70% of your earned pay anytime, 24/7. To find out more about how to choose your own payday, go to amazon.com/anytimepay. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, now it's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. It's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikki Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. You know him as a dope actor, Kevin D. Benton. 360 twice jam, how you keep winning. And you know the baddest actress, Nikki Warren. She so bad you walking past, she had you speaking for her. If you ain't tuning in, this your reality check. You might miss out on your favorite star celebrity guest. When they celebrate, what you do, you get the bell, yeah. During Kevin's corner, get inspired and encouraged, yeah. Bend them corners while you listen, but don't swerve. Find out what's getting on Nikki nerve. What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nick? What's bothering Nikki? What's bothering Nick? Keep on playing. Me and Kevin goes and we gon' get you hit. Yo, check us out on social media. In your mobile phone, we everywhere. You ever stations played out like a ringtone. Follow me like Bino R-E-M-E-Y. Bino Remy. Pop like Semi. And my flow hotter. Thick as Semi. Been doing this since I scraped up pennies. But back to the subject, Kevin, Nikki.
We are back. For another exciting week, another exciting episode, another exciting show with another exciting guest. It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. I'm actor Kevin D. Benson.
And I'm actress Nikki Warren.
And we are back.
We're back. We are back.
It's always good to be back.
We are back, and I'm here for it all.
That's it.
Yes, because it was a
full weekend.
Full, exciting, tiresome weekend.
Yeah.
Fun weekend too at that. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, and we cannot wait to share it all with you.
Look, let's share it. Let's
jump right into it. Jump right into it. Okay,
right.
Let's do it.
So if that's it, it's now time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikki.
Woo! Yes. Yes. Man,
right,
so you know what? You start first.
Well, it kicked off on Friday. We finally started filming the horror movie that we have been telling you guys so much about. And man, it was phenomenal. It was awesome. It was just awesome, man. Let me say this.
It was beyond awesome.
It was epic. It was epic. It was definitely epic. Just trying to find words to describe it. It was definitely Hollywood comes to Philadelphia. Yeah. Literally. We had a legendary actress fly in from California.
Can we say her name? Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
So
we can't say her name.
Yeah, legendary actress fly in from California. And she is renowned. She's known. So I had to finally get into my costume. So I've seen people do head sculptures, face masks out of moldings and things like that. And to be a part of that and have that done to me was like a dream. It really was a dream come true. It really was a dream come true. And the detail to the costumes and all that stuff was just phenomenal. It was just phenomenal. And I mean, I just can't wait to see and to be able to show you guys the trailer when it's done. It's definitely going to have you guys wanting more.
Listen, Kev is not doing it any justice. Okay, I gotta tell y'all this thing, because the actress from Hollywood, Kev, was up. His role is up first with her. So when I tell you just to sit and watch these two go at it, go back and forth, it was just completely crazy. First, the day started out, we had to be on set at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for number one. That's super early. So what you mean you got to be on set at 7 a.m.? That basically means you got to get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Right.
Okay? For those of you actors, actresses who are trying to, break out in this game, when you have an early morning call, you got to get up early and get yourself there. So the time started at 7 a.m. because Kev had to get into his costume. So
makeup.
Listen, you know how think of The Walking Dead, and think of all of those hours, or not even The Walking Dead. Let's go back to we can say The Walking Dead, right?
Maybe not as long. Not as long as Walking Dead.
Not as long as The Walking Dead, but close to it.
Yeah.
That's how long Kev needed to get into his costume.
Yeah.
That long. Okay, which is why we had to be there at 7 a.m. before we can even start shooting.
Right.
And then about time the main, the Hollywood actress got there, then she had to get into her costume. Man, let me tell you, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And this costume, I cannot wait for you guys to see this thing. This thing is crazy.
Yeah, and man, the set that they built was authentic. I mean, it looked like a real place.
Yeah.
Like a real place where
did.
our scene took place.
It
and of course there's always cinematic tricks and movie magic that you use, but it everything was just so authentic, and it definitely was a Hollywood production. Come to the East Coast, come to Philadelphia, and to be able to be a part on it. To have a part in it and be a part of it. And Nikki was a production assistant.
Yeah.
And so it was a phenomenal team of people. I mean, it was so much positivity on set.
Yeah.
One of the production assistants said, "I've never been on a set like this. It's just so positive and fun and loose and light, but professional and organized and structured. It was no negativity."
Yes.
Everybody was working hard, and it was like a 15, 16-hour day.
Yes, it was. Because by the time we got off set, it was the next day.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I do have a role in the film, but I was very happy to be offered the production assistant role as well, to come out and just help with this. And I'm so glad I was there just to watch this whole thing unfold. And I'm telling you, that set was awesome. But the thing that stood out to me is the green screen. When they put up the green screen, and I'm looking at the monitor and I'm looking at the wall, and I'm trying to figure out why does the monitor and the wall look completely different. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
When they had up the green screen, everything that was in one part wasn't there, but it was right there on the wall.
Right.
I thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy.
Definitely the use of cinematic tricks and movie magic is going to make it all come to life. But when it's all put together, of course, editing and, the stuff that goes on.
I cannot wait.
And like in post-production, you guys are going to really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's going to want more. And I'm going to say this about this particular character that's going to be portrayed in this horror movie. I'm going to put up a post because I want to know who would you guys choose between Jason, Freddy Krueger, Candyman, Lo Pan from Big Trouble in Little China, and the character that we're going to unveil from this horror movie. Now, of course, I'm biased.
Of course you're going.
I'm biased, but with good reason. With good reason, and we're gonna let those reasons out. but we're going to start like a discussion. Who would you choose in a fight?
I would tell you right now.
Who would you choose to pick in a fight out of everybody I just listed?
I'm gonna tell
and
you.
We'll throw in Michael Myers too.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the character that you and I'm not being biased. I'm not being biased. I'm just gonna call it like I see it. The character that you play in this series, I would not want to go up against. Nikki would not want to go up against, but my character in this series is going to go up against you. But if I happen to be just walking down the street and I saw something like that, that is a immediate turnaround. Okay, don't even think about it. I'm going in the opposite direction.
Right.
And I'm not walking. I'm running.
But here's the thing, though, and we're going to get into when I put this post up. Once we unveil it, we're going to kind of. I want to start this dialogue. Who would you choose? And the reason why, I mean, I'm biased.
Well, who would I choose to fight?
Wait, no. Who would you pick to win? And if out of all those people that I just listed, but I want you to give your reason why. It can't just be because I like Freddy or I like Jason.
It would have to be, in all honesty, it would have to be the character that you play because you
don't give your reason.
I'm not okay.
Yeah, you can't give your reason. Not
yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
So we're gonna put it up there, and I have my reason. That's because you wanna put an argument out there. Out if you're gonna say that Candyman would win, you would have to say because he has these attributes over so and so and so and so. So there's one attribute. Well, actually two.
It's two.
It's two main attributes that the character that I'm going to play has that the other ones don't. That would help them to win in the end. So we'll talk about it. We're going to keep y'all posted about that. And then what's that? Then we had a TV pilot that we were filming.
Yeah.
We had a TV pilot that we were filming, and then we're finishing up a feature film.
Man, it was just
it was busy. Yeah, it was very, very busy. And then in between days you're preparing for the next day, so it was very, very busy but fun and exciting. A weekend of just staying on the grind, and hey, that's what we do, man.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I was so tired. Guys. My head was starting to hurt. That's how tired I was.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I was so tired. It was a very long, tiresome, fun-filled weekend. It was one of those things where, like you're a kid in the candy store, you want to eat all the candy, so you take all the candy, and you put it in your lap, you're falling asleep a little bit, and you're eating the candy at the same time while you're falling asleep. That's how it was. That's how it was for me.
And it was a good tired. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between you tired because you're depressed, sad, down and out, and I'm tired because I just had so much fun. It was so much excitement, but it was just busy. Like kind of like when you go into an amusement park and you had a fun, long day, but at the end you're tired. It was kind of like that tired, man. But, it's one of them things that this is, what we do. We have the passion for it. And, we go through these processes and then we go do it again because this is what we do. And it's just so much fun, man, being a part of this journey.
It is so much fun being a part of this journey. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's never a dull moment, and every weekend we're somewhere doing something, filming something.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Or just connecting with someone in the name of acting or the radio show.
Yeah.
And one of the things I love about being a part of this art and the radio show is just all the wonderful, talented, fantastic people that we get to connect with. You know what I mean? And it's just great because we're connecting with people who, a lot of whom we watch on TV, perhaps growing up or watching now.
And that's the beautiful part about it.
Why would you say what
because just to be able to connect, I mean, you've been watching these people on television for such a long time, and then you get on set with them, and they, you talk to them, and they start calling you by your name like y'all been friends, like y'all known each other for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They be looking for you and carrying on. Where's Nikki? Where's Kev at?
Yeah.
I mean, that is just beautiful. And they're so approachable.
Yeah.
and they want to share.
Right.
You know, they want to talk
well,
to you.
All actors and stuff aren't.
All of them are not like that.
Yeah, but we've had some
good experiences where they want to share. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you how they got started. They want to share some of their experiences. They want to share some of the do's and don'ts and different things like that. They want to break bread with you and go out and hang out and different things like that. And that's the beautiful part. You know, we've been blessed to every single one of the A-list actors and actresses that we've come to work with on set. They've all wanted to, you know, be around us.
Yeah, they were real cool.
We've been so
I
fortunate.
can definitely say that. They were cool being around.
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman, Kevin Hart, Vivica Fox. I mean,
everybody.
Cool. And I hate to start calling names. But Brian Hooks,
yeah,
you know.
Very cool.
Everybody was just real cool. Hawthorne James.
Yeah.
I mean, he was talking to us like he was our uncle. You know what I mean?
Was.
And I hate calling names because I know I'm gonna leave somebody out, but. You know, Bow-Legged Lou.
And Paul Anthony.
Yeah.
He just wanted to talk.
Yeah, he was like he's one of the most inspirational, encouraging, motivational guys I know. And I had
cancer survivor.
Yeah. I had a chance to tell him that. So I said, listen, man, the stuff you put up on social media isn't for anybody else. It's helping me, man. And so, but it's been a great experience, and you know, we're just thankful and grateful for that. I definitely got to give a shout out to Travis Wolf Jr.
Yes.
Man,
definitely.
That little young guy.
Yes.
Man, for those that don't know, you got to check out on CBS on Mondays. I want to say at 8:30. Bob Abishola.
Bob Hart Abishola.
Bob Hart?
Mm-hmm.
We got the heart.
It had the heart because he's in love with the woman.
Right, okay. Bob Hart Abishola. It's not, it got Bob and then the heart symbol.
Yeah.
Abishola. Yeah. And it's really great. And so Travis Wolf Jr., who we had on the show, he plays Deli, who's he's the son of the African family.
Yeah.
And so you got to see it. He's actually utilizing African accent, and he did a phenomenal job.
He sure did.
He did a phenomenal job.
He sure did.
And shout out to Travis Wolf Sr. and Diane.
Yes.
He's got Anaya out there doing big things in California, and Ariel, even the little one out there doing her thing. You know, and Travis Wolf Jr. is out there doing his thing. But check out Bob, the heart symbol, Abishola on CBS 8:30s every Monday. It's my new favorite. One of my new favorites.
Yes, and his mother, Diane, put a post up on Facebook. She said, I know the West Coast, the East Coast shut it down. And I put up, well, we sure did, because we were all watching. We were all watching.
Absolutely.
Yes, we were.
I was actually, you know, because they had I guess it was a watch party, or you know how you So I was actually typing stuff like, okay, go ahead, boy, handle that African accent, man. He did a phenomenal job.
He really did.
He's
did
so
a
young.
Fabulous job.
Yeah, man, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. He's a
sure
reoccurring
does.
character on a major network, and he's a superstar, man. He comes from a great family, and you know, shout out to the Wolfpack, man.
Yeah,
doing their thing, man. Yeah.
He opened that door. He said, "What do you want?"
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they talk.
Yeah. He was handling it.
They don't say who is it. They just, oh, what do you want?
Yeah. He did a great job. I was so proud of him.
Yes.
And so yeah, check it on out.
What is it?
Yeah. What is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah. So yeah.
Yes.
Man. So other than that, man, just you know, continuing to stay on the grind, stay on the lines, in anticipation for you know, stuff we gotta shoot and film, and times we gotta be on set and all that stuff, and then for the big project that I guess we can't say the name just yet.
We still can't, you guys.
So we in the contractual.
Yeah, we're in the contractual period.
Yes.
And man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I got to say.
Yeah. So we'll keep you guys posted about that. Some big things are happening, and we're just excited, and we share our journey from a perspective and attitude of thankfulness and being blessed. And, you know, realizing that, you know, we did not know we would be here at this place and point in time in our lives. And just, We're trying to do the best that we can to live our best life and encourage you guys to do the same.
Yeah.
So,
I'm telling you, I just cannot. I know it's a lot of things that we can't say, of course.
We'll eventually say it, though.
But I cannot wait for you guys to see all of these things that we're talking about. You guys are going to be blown away because every time we go on set to film, we're blown away. So if we're blown away by it, I know you guys are going to be. And I'm just so proud and I'm just so happy, for this journey. I really am. It's getting better and better and better. It's just awesome.
Yeah. So we want you guys to continue to follow our journey. So let's tell them where they can find us.
All right, like we keep saying, go on to Amazon Prime. Check out The Covington Witches on Amazon Prime. Go on to Amazon Prime. Check out Emergency Landing.
Yep.
Check that out. Actor Kevin D. Benton and I myself were in that. Also, check out Mercy. Mercy is on Amazon Prime. Check that out. Now the Right Path is on Amazon Prime. Listen, y'all ready to laugh? Check out.
Well, it's going to take you. It's going to make you laugh.
It's going to make you laugh.
It's going to make you think. It may potentially make you cry.
They're going to be laughing at you.
Yeah, they're going to be laughing at me.
They're going to be laughing at your
character.
character.
I was a comedic character.
Yes.
Yeah. AJ Franklin and Quaz Frazier. Our friends who hail from New York City, man. Go on Amazon Prime. Check out The Right Path movie.
Man, it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's good. And then we got Single and Anxious is on Amazon Prime. Of course, they got season 1, 2, and 3. I'm in season 3. I think I'm in episode like 3 and 10, something like that. But check it all out. And it's a good TV series full of drama, ups, downs, lies, lust, and love, and all that old stuff.
Yeah. And then go on over to YouTube. Check out the multi-award winning Honor short film, multi-award winning The News under actor Kevin D. Benton and under actress Nikki Warren. Check that out and see why we are winning awards for that and see why the short films are winning awards.
And also, they can go to the show page. So they can go to any one of our show pages on Twitter and on Facebook. We posted it up there. Just scroll down, check out Honor, check out The News.
Yeah, and also on YouTube, check out
we got scenes.
The Recession web series
on YouTube.
On YouTube, check that out. The Recession web series is on YouTube, and also check out Old Head on YouTube.
So Old Head season 3 episode 5 is up.
Yeah.
So it's up now, and of course Old Head and Recession is getting rave reviews, and people are chiming in, and people are tuning in.
People are tuning in. And then go to Stars on Demand and check out Jason's Letter. Kevin and I play parents in that. And remember, I told you Jason's Letter is about this young man who wrote a letter that will end police brutality. Check that out. Mm-hmm. What else we got?
And don't forget, check out on Amazon Prime. Did we say Mercy?
We said Mercy.
You said Mercy? Okay, we're going to check that out. And, man, we may have to have Damon Durrell and my main man, Kenneth, who's the lead actor in Mercy. We had to have him on the show. It is a very, very dynamic movie. Once again, it's about the killing of unarmed African American male. But it's not in the context of anger and bitterness. It's in the context of presenting an issue that's presenting a problem, particularly for African Americans and the African American community, for African American families. And it's a movie that's going to start a conversation. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's going to start a conversation to say, hey, let's take a serious look at what's going on here, and can we rectify it? You know what I mean? And what steps we can take to rectify it. And he did a great job. The cast did a great job. So you get a chance, go to Amazon Prime and check out Mercy. And we're going to be keeping you posted to projects that we're in that's going to be coming to a theater near you. We wrapped up Impact Factor.
Man, that was awesome. Yeah. That was awesome. I played a crackhead, y'all.
Did you put your before and after pictures
I did.
Oh, I can't wait to see what it is.
Listen, go to my Facebook page, Nikki Warren, and check out that before and after picture of me, with the crackhead.
What did the cat say?
Man, the comments was like, oh my goodness, look at that. The transformation.
Yeah. You man, listen. Y'all got to go check this picture out. Nikki was totally transformed.
Yes.
She looked like a straight junkie / crackhead. And some of the cast members was like giving her compliments saying, hey, we can tell that you put a lot of thought into the process of preparing your character. And let me say this to everybody out there in listening land. You know, we talk a lot about, you know, the award nominations and the awards. Being a nominated and or award-winning actor it starts with the mindset. You know, it starts with your thinking. It starts with what is your approach to your craft.
Yeah.
Because before you know, if let's just say I'm up for a nomination, Nikki's up for a nomination, and the award show is tomorrow, and we win.
Yeah.
We wasn't an award-winning actor or actress the minute we went up on that stage, though you would say in technicality, the minute you receive that award, yeah, it goes on record as far as that is concerned. But there had to be a mindset before you got the award that puts you in that position, and the preparation that Nikki put into her character was an award-winning mindset that went into details. And to the point of having trash in her wig, her hair, whatever it was, and it was she played the role and then pulled it off. Of course, now this is before you get to the acting part.
Yeah.
When y'all see the acting part, it's gonna be really, really good, and it's gonna be kind of funny, you know. But her reactions and the way she delivered her line was perfect. And you know, you can tell she did her research, man. That's what
man. Thank you. You did a fabulous job too.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to see this thing. You did a fabulous job too.
Yeah. So I play Alistair Armstrong. I'm an ambitious district attorney.
Yes.
And I cannot stand the mayor. And well, I want to be mayor. So you know, it's going to show. It's going to show the choices that I make. And I gotta give a shout out to Rachel, who was my scene partner. She did a fantastic, fabulous job. I got a shout out to the whole entire cast. I mean, the whole entire cast was just one take Drake and them, allowing the crew, Brendan, Jarrell, and Tim, killed it. You're going to be hearing about these three. I'm gonna call them the three horsemen, man. They were so professional, so organized, so structured, so on point, and I can't leave out. You know, our stellar director, Mr. Ken MacArthur, man. I know that this movie's going to go far. We'll keep you posted about that. And I'm excited, man. We're really, really excited. Nikki's excited. I'm excited.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see this thing.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Cannot wait to see it.
And it's called Impact Factor. It's about choices and how our choices impact the people around us for good reasons and for bad reasons. It's an ensemble cast, and everybody's making choices, and sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes slick, sometimes, you know, honest, sometimes not so honest. So we're going to be keeping you posted about that.
I cannot wait. It's going to be fun.
All right,
so we're going to take a break. That's all for our adventure?
I think that's it.
That's it. All right. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break, but before we do, man.
Listen. We got our special guest on the line.
Yes.
This guy is a super talent. He is a brother beloved. R&B, hip-hop artist, professional entertainer, signed professional entertainer. And man, when you hear the smooth sound of his song, he can bring it. And it'll put you in that mood, man. It'll put you in that feel-good, relaxation type mood to just make you want to just mellow out and try to sing if you can.
Oh yeah,
He's nice. And he travels the world and he performs. Yeah. And he will perform anywhere. And we're so excited, man. It's been long awaited to get him on the show.
Yeah.
And we're so excited to have him. And I'm not gonna say his name yet, but we're gonna introduce our special guest when we come back. It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be right back. Oh, wait. Before we come right back, we want to let everybody know that all the songs that we will play today on the show will feature
our special
guest.
Yes. And he's going to have a special song during the interview for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. It's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be back.
Excuse me. Young lady. What's your name? What's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye that somebody cheating on you. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye. Now tell me what you gonna do. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye that somebody cheating on you. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eyes. Now tell me what you wanna do. I was out one night. I saw a young lady with a pretty little face. I said, look, hey. She didn't even look my way. Now I was wondering, what am I gonna do? She didn't give me a name, I don't have a clue. What am I gonna do? Now I'm looking all around where you came from to see who's fondling you. Excuse me, miss, what's your name? My name is Willie James. But can I buy you a drink, a dance or two? Give it a chance to get to know you. Can I buy you a drink, a dance or two? Give it a chance to get to know you. Oh, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Going through what you go. You got better look in your eyes. Oh, baby, don't keep on no, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? What you going through? Your eyes, oh, tell me what you wanna do. Oh, no, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye that somebody cheating on you. Oh, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye, oh, baby. Oh, no, girl. Now after the dance, we went back over to the bar. I brought you a drink, a little caviar. But when I found out who you are, girl, I've been watching you all day long. Come on, girl, let's get it on. Me and you and me, while the DJs play our song. Girl, I've been looking all around where you came from to see who's fondling you. Excuse me, miss, what's your name? My name is Willie James. I want you to take me by the hand, let me walk you to your car, girl. Now I know who you are. I want you to take me by the hand, let me walk you to your car, girl. Now I know who you are. Oh, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Going through what you go. You got better look in your eyes. Oh, baby, don't keep on no, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? What you going through? In your eyes, oh, baby, oh, no, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye that somebody cheating on you. Oh, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eye, oh, baby. Oh, no, girl. Excuse me, Charlene. I know we just meeting, but if I leave you my number, you think you can give me a call for sure? Girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? What you going through? Oh, baby, don't keep on no, girl. Girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? What's wrong with you? Your eyes, feel me, baby. Don't do it crazy. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got girl in your eyes, somebody cheating on you. Girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What the hell you going through? You got that look in your eyes. Now tell me what you wanna do. Oh, no, girl.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with some tasty treats from the Brownie Shop. Fudge cupcakes, sweet potato pie, freshly baked bread, homemade ice cream, creamy chocolatey brownies, and much, much more. Check out their full menu on Facebook Brownie Shop or Brownie Shop 2019 Instagram. Get your next dessert from the Brownie Shop. Your sweet tooth will love you for it.
Urban Elite Beauty LLC is an online urban beauty supply store that serves both men and women in urban communities. Our goal is to provide quality beauty solutions for our culture and community. Most importantly, we want to instill in our friends the importance of loving thy hair, loving thy skin, and to love thyself. Check us out on social media, on Facebook at Urban Elite Beauty, on Twitter at dbenton71, on Instagram at urban_elite_beauty, and for more information, go to our website at www.urbanelitebeauty.com or email founder and CEO David Benton at dbenton@urbanelitebeauty.com or call 609-217-5292. Check us out and see what the Urban Elite Beauty experience is all about.
All right.
Yes.
Girl,
what's wrong with you, girl?
No, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? What you going through?
No, girl,
you got
what's
that look in your eye
you?
like somebody cheated on you. That's what it's saying.
Get the words right. Girl, what's wrong with you? What the hell you going through? You got that
look in your eye like somebody
cheated on you, girl. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to holler at you, girl. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, she could have had a bad day.
She could have had a bad day. It's all right, but don't take it out on me. That's what he's saying. Don't take it out on
me.
That's
right. No
That's
doubt.
right. Never let the next man pay for the last man's mistakes.
And the same way,
Same way.
Don't let the next woman
pay for the last woman's mistakes.
That's
right. Everybody
on an individual basis.
Treat everybody fair.
Yeah, treat everybody.
Yeah.
You could mess out and lose out on something good because you so busy focused and stuck in the past that you're making the present person. Perhaps maybe that God has for you pay a price.
That's right.
And
That's right. That's right. And I'm going to tell you right now, people will walk off in a minute and leave you by yourself. You're going to find yourself by yourself.
Yeah, this is a low tolerance era.
This is a low, man. This is a low tolerance
like,
era.
You said hi the wrong way. I'm out. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. You had that look in the eye. I'm done. You know. Yeah, man. Look, this is a low tolerance era, man.
Yes, it is.
Nobody the patience to put up with this and put up with that. And we're not talking about putting up with nonsense and foolishness and stuff that's causing you pain and stuff like that. No. But this is just a low tolerance.
Yes, it is. Oh, he bought me chicken wings. I asked for chicken breast. I can't do it. I'm out.
That's true. Yeah.
Yes, but listen. Our special guest is an R&B hip hop artist and professional entertainer on Spider Entertainment Records, who performs nationwide. His music has a smooth feel, wholesome sound that will set your mood right for the rest of the day. Now listen, if you want to relax, you can throw on one of our special guest songs at the end of a stressful day, and it'll help ease your way through. His debut album, Feeling Some Kind of Way, is making waves, y'all. Is making noise. And he hails all the way from Belle, Florida. Who are we talking about? None other than Willie Brown, a.k.a. Willie James, a.k.a. Will Ease. Woo! We want to talk about all these names, y'all. Yes.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Yeah, how y'all doing?
Before we get started, before we jump right into it, once again, man, we know you're very, very busy performing nationwide, recording, and doing what you do and doing what you do best. So thank you so much, man, for just coming on the show and sharing with us and our listeners. And I know they're going to be really, really excited to hear your music that we're going to play all throughout the show and hear about your journey, man. So thank you.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. You know, I do it for the people.
Yes.
It's just something that I love to do. I sing, I write, I produce, and it's just in me. It's just something I love.
That's it.
Awesome,
That's it.
awesome.
And we got a following down in Florida, man. So
we sure do.
Yeah, we're gonna put it out there. So yeah.
Yes, and you know.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you came on our show at the right time.
You sure did.
You know, because it's my birthday, so you can just kick off this interview by singing happy birthday.
First of all, I like to say thank you, to my Lord and Savior for, for blessing me with this gift and talent, and you all for allowing me to be on your show. I've been following you all for a while as well through social media, and I appreciate the love. But I heard her say at Bell something. I'm from Belglade, Florida.
Oh,
okay.
Belglade.
Belglade.
Okay.
Out of Palm Beach County.
Nice.
Okay.
It's called Mug City, but I appreciate the love and support.
Okay, no doubt. No doubt.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, that is the best birthday song I ever heard. Love it.
But to put it out, just to set the record straight, you did a phenomenal job.
Yes,
but she tries to get all our guests to sing Happy Birthday every week. But
don't be jealous.
But wait a minute. But to her credit,
don't be jealous.
To her credit, last week was her birthday
yes.
in legitimacy.
Yes, it was.
Not last year. Not last year or 6 months ago. But man, you did a phenomenal job.
I feel some hateration coming on. Some haterade.
No, I'm being honest, man. You know what I'm saying?
Quiet.
I'm trying to be honest.
Be quiet.
Yeah. But anyway, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. So anyway, look, let's jump right on into it.
Yes, let's jump right on into the interview because you are performing nationwide. I mean, completely awesome. Congratulations to you on that. And you are R&B hip hop artist. Tell our listeners a little bit about how you got started.
Well, it started when the love of music started when I was around about 8.
Yeah.
Okay. My mom used to do her chores around the house, and she sung gospel within the community and churches in Glades area. And I used to sit and watch her sing while she do her chores around the house, sing gospel songs, home gospel hymns. I picked it up from there, and I've been in love with it ever since.
Okay, nice.
So what was that transition from being in love with it ever since to sign recording artists?
Yeah.
It's a big difference because when I first got started in it, I got in it because I love hearing my mom sing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I guess she loves me hearing her too because that kind of kept me home some. So it kept me out of trouble running the streets. I got out a little bit, but not that much because by the time she got through cleaning, it was almost dark. So I got in a little place. Mm-hmm. But to go into the professional part of it, I felt that I had the talent by listening to other artists. When I was growing up, listening to what they were doing, how they sound, and I felt my sound was just as good or better. And eventually, I went to that direction, and signing a record label was a plus to take myself to another level and the level that I really wanted to be at. So that helped me in that field.
Okay.
Now, are you signed with Spider Entertainment Records? And I think I saw 2 Man to Man. Entertainment. Which record label are you with, or entertainment?
About Entertainment Records.
Okay.
About Entertainment Records.
Awesome.
But I associate with 2 Man Entertainment.
Okay, got you.
Nice. Now listen, you know what? I want to switch gears because I was reading right before the show. I was reading a post on Instagram. It's to my understanding that in order for a musical artist to get their music on the radio, it costs $200,000. Did you hear anything about that?
It's about to that point. It's about there. It don't look like it when you first started.
Yeah.
But by the time you pitch here and pitch in here and pitch in here, you got advertising, promotion, marketing.
Okay.
And you got DJs and that looking to be taken care of to make sure your music gets played and heard. I mean, everybody looking for something out of it. So by the time you get through doing what you're doing, you can spend almost $200,000-$300,000.
Wow.
To get you where you want to be.
I got you.
And that's just for one song, right?
And that's a single. That's not even a full album.
Wow.
Got you. Yeah.
Wow. So for let's say an artist who don't have that, how would an artist get their music on the radio?
Um, they have to do like majority of us started. You do it by passing it out to friends and
okay.
friends that's DJs and
Right.
hoping that they give you a buzz and
Right.
you just gotta network, you gotta advertise, you gotta market yourself. Most people won't deal with you until they see the interest that you have in yourself.
Right.
In yourself, then somebody that has something may look at you and say, okay, if they're doing this for themselves and
Right.
they getting here, if I jump in with what I know I got and I can take them to another level, maybe somebody like Def Jam or Warner Brothers, pick them up and then it'll take them to another level.
Okay.
Don't just think you're going to take yourself to a national industry because your funds ain't going to take you there.
Right.
You gotta get somebody that has that to look at you and say, okay, I think we can take him here.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm glad you shared that, man, because I think what you just shared goes for the entertainment business in terms of singing and acting. And, you know, Will Smith, who I had a chance to meet and hear speak, he said, you have to bring something to the table that the team needs.
Yes, that's
and
right.
that really pretty much sounds like what you're saying. You have to be bringing a package to the table that they can look at and say, hey, I can better package this, and while I'll get money out of it, you'll get money out of it. Because at the end of the day, it's about money. It's about money and who can get a piece of the pie. It's about the dollar.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
And it goes the same for us as actors as well. You know, we have a brand that we're packaging on social media, on the radio, every time we step on set. And the reason why an actor or actress gets cast because someone looked at your brand and said, hey, their brand can fit with my brand and take my brand to a higher level.
Yeah.
And then both people go
Correct.
up. Yeah. So I'm glad that you shared that, man, because you know, people, you know, especially in the rap game, you have a lot of young guys that say, hey, I'm trying to get that deal. But this is a business, and how are you packaging yourself as a rapper? It's just not about getting up there talking about, you know, spitting rhymes and bars. You know, that's part of it. But what's your package like?
Yeah.
You know, and that's
and
how.
you have to put the work in.
You got to put the work
in. You got to
in.
put the work in.
Also help.
Yeah.
Being different also help. I mean, if they see something different in you that they don't see already in the industry, that's a big step for you because now they see something different.
Right.
And that might catch you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People like stuff that's different. So if you give them something different and it's catchy, then that's another takeoff. But people also got to remember, in order to make money, you got to spend money. But because you spend money, this is what they really got to understand. Because you spend money, you don't always make money.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
sometimes you can spend money to do something, but yet still don't go nowhere with what you spent. And some people may look at it as a failure, and it may deter them. But don't let that deter you because the money you spent, it didn't work for you this time, but then you saw what didn't work, so now you need to do it a different way. And the money you spend the next time might be the open breakthrough. That might be your yes.
Right.
One year to get to where you're trying to go at.
That's it.
And that's what people got to remember. Because you spend money don't mean you're going to make money, but that's the object is to make money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, that's very, very powerful,
Yeah,
you know, what
yeah,
you
yeah,
shared.
yeah.
Because once again, acting, singing, you know, you need a few things to invest in your dream. You need the time.
Yes.
You also need money.
Right.
Yes.
And of course, you know, when it comes to the money portion, you want to use wisdom and be smart with what you invest in. Like you're not out there haphazardly spending. It's all calculated because you're going to try to make calculated investments to further your career. But in calculated investment, it don't always mean, you know, that it's going to pan out to anything.
Right, because we tell actors, new actors.
It doesn't always mean a revenue.
Right.
And we tell new actors, you know, coming out all the time, you're going to spend more of your money before you see it coming back.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
it's not going to hit you all at once.
Absolutely.
You're going to be putting out more.
Right. Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. So.
That's just like casting. You might cast for 50 movies, but then you might only get accepted for one because you only get accepted for the first 2 or 3. Don't stop.
Right. Right. So, what would your encouragement be to that artist who, you know, maybe has a unique sound? They have the time. Maybe they have a little bit of money to invest in terms of what their direction needs to be. What would they invest in? What would they not invest in? How could they get their popularity out there? Like I know you perform on many different stages. That's one avenue, of course, social media. What are some other ways they can, coming on the Kevin and Nikki show, what are some other ways that they can get their names out there so that maybe somebody could, ear could be caught by their unique sound?
Well, as a beginner, they would definitely not be on a Kevin and Nikki show, or they would not be on a big major stage. But as a new artist, you basically want to start out with like open mic would be a good start because you don't know who's in the audience, listening and looking for new talent, new voices, new faces.
Right.
And sometimes it ain't always a voice. Sometimes people sell image better than they do a voice.
Gotcha.
You got to do open mic. You got to do a lot of free shows. That's gonna be part of your start out before you get to where you're trying to go because you got to build a household name.
Right.
No one activate interest in you.
Right.
Because no one is gonna pay you to come from. Just take me for example. I can't speak to no one else. I'm from Palm Beach County, out of Belle Glade, Florida. So if I'm coming from Belle Glade to Tennessee to do a show, and don't nobody in Tennessee know me or heard of me, most likely people's not coming. So people's not gonna pay you to come to a show that they're not gonna make no money on.
Right.
Basically, you gotta build a name for yourself before you started, really looking for payola.
There you go.
That's the bottom line.
That's it, man. That's real. And it kind of reminds us of acting how there's a lot of free gigs that we have to do to build our resume, IMDb credits, and then
a lot of background, that we have to do, extra work that we have to do in order to build our resume. And going back to what Willie said, that's why I like those shows, The Voice, The Four, and American Idol, because it gives those artists a chance.
Exposure.
Like, we had some of the guests on our show from The Four. One of the guests, Javia, she didn't win on The Four, but she sings the song A Whole New World on the new Aladdin soundtrack.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it gives them an opportunity. She probably wouldn't have had that opportunity had she not going on The Four.
Yeah, absolutely. We had Rel Jerv on our show. We had Saeed from The Four on our show. And, they'll be the first to tell you, hey, even though I didn't, quote unquote, win, for lack of a better way of saying it, the exposure led to getting deals and contracts and things like that. Because like you said, Brother Willie, let's face it, it's a name game out here.
Yeah.
And it is about who knows you and what is your following. You know what I mean? So that's good on point right there.
Yeah.
And you made a good example as well. You could take that for an example like Jennifer Hudson. She didn't win the contest that she was in.
Right.
But Jennifer Hudson is one of the biggest divas in the industry.
Yeah,
sure is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you don't always have to win to make it.
Right.
You know what? And he's correct, because I remember I watched that season that Jennifer Hudson was on, and she didn't win because Simon was talking about she came second, and he was saying in order for her to do some things, she has to, her weight or different things like that. And here this woman go and she wins the Oscar for singing that song in Dreamgirls.
Right.
And
then now she's an actress.
Now she's an actress.
And more doors is opening up.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. And it also brings you to a point that when you are out here, working on your craft and trying to build your name, you have to be careful of people's critique of you.
Yeah.
Because, like they always say, man, one person's opinion of you is just that, but don't let one person define you. So Jennifer Hudson is a story of, not particularly winning, but still being successful and things coming out of it due to exposure, but also saying, hey, this is just one man's opinion of me, and I'm not going to let that deter me. And so we got to believe in ourselves, when we're not getting cast or maybe not getting a role that we want. You got to believe in yourself. Maybe, when the managers aren't getting that phone call that they want to book you for this gig to sing. So we got to continue to believe in ourselves. Man.
We do.
Yeah, that's true.
So I got to ask you this, man. You do have a unique sound.
Yeah.
You really have a unique sound.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You got the smooth,
smooth jazz flow.
Relaxation flow, man. Who would you say were your influences? I know your mom was one of your influences, but in terms of, artists, who was maybe those artists or particular artists that kind of maybe influenced you or maybe influenced your style, but your style is your own?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can basically tell by my voice I was influenced by people who had soft, smooth type voices.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and that's what I love.
Mm-hmm.
I started out with the group Shalimar.
Okay.
I would hear it. The Band, Tyler Wilson.
Okay.
Ready for the World, Melvin Riley.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to my favorite, Keith Sweat.
I'm glad you said that, man, because when I was listening to your song, I said, man, he sound like Keith Sweat. But I didn't want to say it, though. But go ahead, brother. Yeah.
And then I fell in love with the hip-hop side, watching Nate Dogg, and I saw what he was doing R&B, but then he was also doing rap.
Yeah.
That got him to do a lot of stuff for a lot of hooks for a lot of different artists, and I'm like, man, I like that. So now I started to try to rap because I fell in love with Nate Dogg, and then once I put both of them together the way that he was doing,
Yeah,
Nate Dogg.
Yeah, Nate Dogg. I like Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg, man. Yeah, he had that.
Come from.
Okay.
Those artists and Nate Dogg, and I just mixed it all together, and I just made Will Ease.
There you go. There you go. He became the first Will Ease. You know what I mean?
Yes,
That's how you do it.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I remember, like, when we were playing ball, it was like, oh man, you kind of play like Scottie Pippen and Penny Hardaway. I was like, well, I wanted to be the first Kevin Bennett. You know what I'm saying? But you take a little bit of Scottie, you add a little Penny Hardaway, and you come up with your own flavor. And hey, man, you're presenting something to the world that the world has never seen because nobody do it like you do it. So that's
yes, because we like that song. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Girl, what's wrong with you? I'm just trying to talk to you.
I get a lot of comments about that song, and the song is basically, I went out to have fun, just to hang out, and saw this young lady that looked like she had been going through some things. She had some stuff on her mind, and I just tried to get to know her and thinking I'd find out what was going on with her and smooth the situation out.
Right. And she was mean. Tell her that she was mean to you.
She was giving you the gas face.
She was mean, and I don't know why.
That's it.
I kind of, accepted that, and then it didn't stop me. I kept pursuing it till at the end of the night. I did get to know her, get to dance with her.
Okay.
Had a drink with her, sat down, had a little caviar, and, walk her to her car, and, it didn't pan out. I mean, it didn't pan out that way, and it didn't, it wasn't easy.
Right.
It made it hard.
Right.
She made it hard because she was going through some things, and whatever she had on her mind looked like she was really finna do something, and it took a while to get it, but I got it at the end of the night.
You worked, yeah. Well, you see, you was one of them brothers. You was one of them brothers that was willing to work. There's a lot of brothers like, I don't know if I can do it.
We fitting to rethink some things, girl.
Yeah, man. That's great stuff.
That is funny.
I was persistent.
That's what's up.
That is hilarious.
Now, you have your hit debut album out, Feeling Some Kind of Way.
Mm-hmm.
What went into your thought process for this album? What kind of vibe, kind of feel was you trying to give your audience to the point where, because you was feeling some kind of way?
Well, the title of that album, basically, every day ain't gonna be a beautiful day. Every day is not gonna be a sad day. Every day is not gonna be a joyful day.
Mm-hmm.
The album is basically a mix of love, happiness, sad. You laugh, you cry.
Mm-hmm.
You have good times. You have bad days. I mean, you have good days. The album is basically just that. Regardless of what you're going through, you still got to enjoy life because life is short.
Right.
That's right.
Life.
Right.
That's right.
You know what? Right. And I think there's a lot of people that's going to be able to relate to that because all of us have good days, bad days. Sometimes we happy, sad, joyful. Yep. And at the end of the day, man, you got a purpose to enjoy life, and a Will Ease album to help you do that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Duval said it in his song. I'm living my best life, and that's basically what you got to do. You got to live your best life every day because you never know when your life may stop.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
Now, when you perform in different concerts in the cities and different things like that, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you perform, like, what is the experience like? Like, do you come out on the stage with teddy bears for the ladies and lollipops and stuff like that? Like, what did you do?
Well, it depends on the show. Valentine would be a good night to do all of that. Valentine would be a good night to do like little teddy bear, roses, little candy. But you don't do that every show. I mean, you try to see the ladies in certain ways. It depends on the movement, the environment, the place of show. So you just gotta, figure out, where you're performing at, what you're performing for, and then you cater your show around the event.
Okay.
Then put on.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess it's not good to come out with the same old routine.
No, it's never good to come out with the same routine.
Good.
Never,
Okay.
Never. But it also helps by interacting with the crowd. Every now and then, you may want to go out and, even if you bring a girl on stage, but you don't always have to bring them on stage. You can go to them and just sit there, hold their hand and sing to them, and go from place to different spots. People love that.
Right.
Okay.
Now you're involving them in what you're doing, and now you're making them feel special.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice.
Like
He get the bell on making him feel special. Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
What?
I know all the men ain't sitting there. They like, man,
I know
this
that's
dude,
right.
This dude taking our women, man. Man, who you think he is, man? We ain't feeling special.
Who do you think he is, man? King Sweat?
Yeah. But that's great, man. That's awesome, man, that you have such a professional mindset. See, we were talking about that earlier on the show.
Yeah.
See, he's not just getting up there performing. He has an approach to what he's doing.
Yeah.
Getting to know your crowd, knowing the venue, trying to get to know who you're singing to, and kind of operating on that. That's all professional mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely.
Nice. And that goes along with acting, too, because you don't want to take the same mindset into every single character.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Right, that's true. Because if you act the same or look the same every time you do something, people ain't going to want to see you because they already know what you're going to do. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, so you have some performances coming up down in Florida. I want to say, I think I saw that when I was following you. I think it might be was it this month or next month, or was it November? I want to say
it's next month, November the 1st. I will be in Lake City, Florida.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Awesome.
November the 1st.
November the 1st. Now, where's this venue going to be at? Where you be performing at?
I've never been there before, but it's called B&B Edge Lodge.
Okay, cool. So look, absolutely. So look, all our Florida followers and listeners, y'all want to make y'all way out to, what is it, B&B Lounge, you said?
B&B Lounge.
B&B Lounge.
Okay, B&B.
In Lake City, Florida. The address is 1688 Northeast Washington Street in Lake City, Florida.
There you go. Make your way out, man. Y'all gonna want to hear Willie Brown, a.k.a. Willie James, a.k.a. Will E.
Y'all come on and enjoy yourself. Get some love songs sung to you.
I know that's right. Now listen, here's my question, because I'm a musical person. I played musical instruments and different things like that until I burned the house down by accident. But
she had all the instruments plugged into one socket, man. That wasn't gonna work. Anyway, go ahead.
And then the house was engulfed in flames while we were in church. My question to you: when you perform, do you perform with a live band, or do you use like your musical track?
Well, I use tracks. Right now, it's so hard to get a live band together. And you got to get people that's really dedicated to that.
Yeah, you do. You
but
do.
then again, most musicians, and this is another thing new artists got to remember as well. Artists will go through a promotional show or a free show just to get seen and heard and hopefully recognized.
Okay.
A musician is not going to plug up unless they get paid.
I like that.
If you're not an artist that's making a whole lot of money, a live band ain't gonna work with you because they want to get paid on a consistent basis.
Right.
If they plug up anywhere, they looking to get paid. They're not gonna go nowhere and promote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's another thing you got to look at.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
That's good.
That's good
stuff
word.
right
Yeah.
there.
That's good
Okay.
stuff. So, so we're in this age of ghostwriting. We gotta ask that. We in this age
gotta talk
of
about
ghostwriting.
that.
So, do you're a singer, you're a producer, and all this stuff. Do you write your own songs And what is your feeling about ghostwriting and sampling and all that stuff?
Well, I started out like most artists. I've used samples. I've never actually had someone to write something for me. I've always written my own music for the lyrics. Until I learned how to do my own beats and all of that. But I still work with a guy named Big One Beats. Bernard Williams here in Palm Beach County. He's a great producer, beat maker. So we get together, we sit down, and we put some tracks together, and I come up with the lyrics and the arrangement, composing, and everything else, and we put together what we put together. But for ghostwriting, I have no problem with ghostwriting. I have no problem with samples if that's what people want to use.
Right.
But you got to realize you can only use so much of something to get away with it. If you use too much of it, now you got to deal with the people that actually really own that.
Right.
You want to, try to stay away from that as much as you can, because there's a lot of new music. And if you're a great producer, you can listen to something and create something similar to that, but yet not use so much of their sound, but yet still have that same format and patch. Right,
got you. I like that, man. Because you can run into copyright infringement and all that stuff, and then at the same time it starts to become redundant because people can listen to a rap song and say, for example, that's a James Brown beat or that's a Full Force beat. You know what I mean? They can pick that sound up. And things like that.
Yeah, because I know that in the rap industry they frown upon that. Yeah, they don't like that at all. They will talk about you.
Yeah. Well, they was getting on Drake because they were saying he don't write his own stuff. Yeah. So, but of course he's a phenomenal rapper, one of the best of this generation.
One of the best. He's
great.
And that's the thing that I feel like I have on a lot of people that's really in the industry that's old school. And even some of the newer artists out there, because I do it all. I write my own lyrics. I have my own production. I do my own music. Everything is will ease. So I don't have to put a beat together and give it to us and tell us to write me a song. And I'm only singing what his feelings are. I'm writing my own thoughts and feelings and emotions that I'm dealing with as a person.
Right. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's what's up.
Now, I'm saying I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Do it, but I don't have to.
Right, I got you. And and that's pretty much what we're saying. Like, we're not frowning upon those who want to ghostwrite or sample, but like you said, it just appears at me that you're saying it needs to be in moderation. And in an effort to still have your own sound and stuff like that. Right. I got you.
Yeah. Now I want to talk
that's
about.
That's where you get your own sound and style from being yourself.
From being yourself. Absolutely. Now I want to talk about your entourage. How big is it?
Well, it's not that big.
Nikki trying to get in your entourage, man.
I don't have a live band, so I don't have those extra people with me.
Okay.
I may have maybe six people with me, if that. I try to travel light, but then everybody got to have their same schedule. And everybody don't have your same schedule.
Right.
You got to just be me and my wife, or just me.
There you go.
Okay.
But that's the entourage right there. You and your wife. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And I don't even need to ask the next question, because the next question I was going to ask is, when you walk down the street, do you get like a floor of bras and panties thrown on the ground?
The wife is
there.
The wife is right there with the shotgun.
The wife is there, so you can
right
do
there
that.
with the shotgun.
That's fine.
Even if I get that, I know what I have at home.
That's right.
There you go.
He get the bell.
There you go.
That's
it. When I was younger, you probably could have got me that way. Now that I'm older, mature.
That's right, man.
And she also my partner, my business partner.
There you go. I like that.
There you go.
Support me, bags me. So if I'm short in funds, I can go to her.
There you
so
go.
It ain't just a relationship. This is a partnership, and we doing this together. So
there you go.
That's
I like
it.
I like
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
That's it.
That's
one last question, man, because I know you're a man of God.
Yes.
We got the end on faith, man.
Yes.
Put faith in the context of what you do.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I pray on a regular basis. I give God of Most High. Without Him, none of this be possible.
That's it.
And I just thank Him for His mercy and His grace. I mean, without it, where will I be? And I do this because He allows me to. I don't do this because I can.
Mhm.
And that's just the bottom line. I do this because God allows me to do this. He's given me the talent and blessed me with the gift that He's allowed me to live off of and also take care of my family. And without Him, it would be no me.
Nice. And when the gospel album coming out?
Yeah.
You know, everybody asks me that. I really haven't sat down and really tried to put a gospel album together yet, but I'm in the midst of trying to get it together because I keep getting that question.
Okay.
You can look for something.
Okay.
Nice.
Now I gotta ask this too. Okay, like you sing R&B, hip hop. Do you face any flack from the church?
Yeah. Oh, that's
from
a good one. That's
you know what I mean from
that's
singing because like me and Nikki, we're actors, we're actresses. We don't only act in faith-based movies.
Yeah.
We act in faith-based movies, secular ones. We're actresses, but what's inside of us, we take everywhere we go. So you understand what I'm saying? And so we're under that pretense that God has people everywhere in every arena doing what they do. And in fact, the work of the church is outside the building. That's where we come from.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get your take on it as someone who's singing R&B, but is a man of God who's allowing God to use you in that arena to touch lives and draw people.
Yeah.
Now, how I try to deal with that, I do R&B and I do rap hip hop.
Okay.
That's what I do for a living. That's what I do to make ends meet for my family and pay bills. But I also sing in church functions, in church events. But I will not join a gospel group. And I don't want people to see me in church or church festivals singing church with this group, but yet then tomorrow they see me on stage with Usher, Tracer, Son, or somebody saying, oh, and judge me like you just said.
Right.
The only thing that I do for the church where music is concerned, if my pastor having something and he invite me or offer me the opportunity to sing something, then I do that. But actually just be put on this program, that program as well, I don't do it that way.
I got you.
Okay.
So that's good. He stay on one side, but he's still representing God in his arena. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's singing R&B and hip hop and stuff. And see, it's this misnomer in church that, you know, if you're a church person, you got to be all church and you got to be singing all church, and that's not true. God has news anchors and NBA players and NFL players, actors and actresses who, you know, sing in the secular arena, who sing in the gospel arena, and it's about your life. How do you take your life representation into what you do and give Him the glory and touch lives as you go? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
I have a question for you. Kurt Franklin.
Okay.
You know Kurt Franklin is a man of God.
That's right.
But before I got saved and gave my life to Christ, you know how many times in clubs I've heard Kurt Franklin music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because God knew everybody wasn't going to be saved. So in order to reach the people that He needed to reach, He don't need to reach the one that's already in church, the one that's really saved.
Right.
Well,
the one that He really needs to meet or want to reach is the one that out in the street, in the clubs in the street.
Right.
So He made artists like Kurt Franklin, Try Tribbett, to put music together on a hip-hop culture level, but gospel, temporary, to bring inside a house of clubs so people will at least hear the word, even if they ain't coming to where they need to be to hear the word.
Right.
So that's and then love music. BB and CC.
Yeah.
They'll love gospel artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Pamela Mann. Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
That love gospel music.
Right.
I've heard a lot of those type of artists inside of clubs where you wouldn't have thought it would be.
Right.
But they're there because where they're trying to reach people at, where they need to reach people at, ain't the ones that's in the church house, it's the ones out in the streets. In order to get them, you got to create artists that they relate to.
Right.
And Kurt Franklin is one of the best that I can put in as an example.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
Really is.
Yeah, because
he really is.
like we say, like a drug dealer's not gonna come to the church choir, gospel, extravaganza. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're not going to come, and yet they could be reached in the club or whatever by, you know, maybe perhaps hearing a Kurt Franklin song or something like that. And So yeah, man, that's good word, man. That's great perspective, and you know, I'm glad that you said that, man, because you do have a a compartment of organized religion / Christendom who's of the strict or legalistic mindset that you can only, represent God through gospel, and that's not true. That's not true. Like I said, God has people everywhere. He's got R&B artists who are just as saved as that person who is singing gospel, but they're being used in an instrument in their arena where they can reach people. I mean, we had Charles B. Clark, who was on Empire. We had him on the show. He's a friend of ours, friend of the show. He said, man, you don't know how many, if you knew how many people I prayed with, directors and actors on set. See, it's about where he can use you. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But he's on Empire. You know what I'm saying? A recurring character on Empire. Yeah. So, man, we say that to encourage you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You making the difference. Your music is making the difference. And if you do happen to run into those critical and judgmental church folks, tell them to come see actor Kevin D. Benton. I got a word for him.
Here you go.
All right.
Willie, you done got him started.
So you done got me started.
You good. That's what I'm talking about. Support.
That's it,
right.
Man. That's it.
That's right.
Time God, and you don't only have to be in church to hear the word. God can talk to you anywhere.
That's right.
The church is just a building.
That's it. And that's one of the problems. We got too many church folk in the building, but the church ain't in their heart.
See, here you go. Okay, right. You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to end this now.
We might have to cut this short. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to end this now, but you get started.
But anyway, man, look, much love and respect to you, man. Before you leave, once again, thank you for coming on the show. You've been a fantastic guest, man. Continued success and blessings to you. You and your wife, your family. But put your social media out there, how people can find you, follow your music, where can they hear your music, buy your music, and then put your event that you got coming up, put that out there again, so we can get people down in Florida out there to support you, man.
That's right.
Okay, appreciate it. This is R&B recording artist Will E. Mm-hmm. I have a website you can also go and check me out on. It's WillEaseMusic.com.
Okay.
Will E is spelled WILEASE music.com. You can also catch me on Facebook as Will E or Willie James. Any social media site at Will E. I will be performing live November the 1st in Lake City, Florida at 1688 Northeast Washington Street in Lake City, Florida.
Now,
R&B recording artist Will E.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, like we always say, once you come on the Kevin and Nikki show,
your family.
Man. And we're going to continue to pump your music. Absolutely, man. We're going to continue to pump your music. And as you get closer to your event, as you want us to make an announcement for you, hey, man, hit us up, man.
Yes.
We announce it just to remind people to make their way out to this lounge to see this R&B artist that will be and hip-hop artist that will be in the house. Named Will E.
All right. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love and support.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all. Like I said, I follow y'all on a regular basis.
Yes.
So we'll keep in touch.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Take care, man.
All right. See you too, man. God bless y'all.
God bless you,
bye.
Man. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Man, wasn't he awesome?
Awesome. That was awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That is so awesome. He was awesome.
Yeah, and you could tell he's a good guy and
very
a great
good
dude.
Guy.
And very professional.
Very good guy.
Yeah.
Very good guy. And the reason why I asked him about how much does it cost to get your song on the radio is because I was browsing through Instagram and they were talking about payola.
Right.
And payola is is the practice of bribing someone to use their influence or position to promote a particular artist, product, or anything like that. So it's like going to, like, if we had already, like, they would give us money to put the song on our show and constantly pump it to get the music out there.
I got you.
You know, that goes with the terms of payola.
Okay.
Because, you know, $200,000 for one song, that is just the single.
Yeah.
That's not the album.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That was very informative, man. I think anybody out there who was maybe interested in becoming an artist and professional entertainment, that was very, very informative, man. He put some stuff out there about the game plan and approach that you need to have to this thing, that is just not all about, you know, like a lot of the young people think, I just want to get that deal. I want to get signed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a lot of work.
There's a lot that goes into that stuff.
It's a lot of work. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's a lot of work on your end.
On your end, yeah.
Because you got to get out there and you have to bring attention and awareness to you.
Yeah, you got to market yourself.
You got to market yourself.
Yep.
Make sure your entourage is straight. Don't have a whole lot of people in your entourage that don't mean you no good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Have people in your entourage who are working.
Right.
And when I say working, they are out there networking on your behalf as well.
Right.
You know, everybody has a job. Job is not just to stand around. So if you're a rapper, you got your hype man. You got the one who goes out and put out the flyers and different things like that. You got the one who go to the store and bring awareness at the different stores, and you got the one who goes to the venues to make sure that you're getting up on your venues. Everybody got a job.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you are your best marketer.
That's right.
You are your best marketer, and that goes without saying. Nobody's going to care and or market your brand like you. You have to get out there and you got to work hard. You got to bust your tail. You know, you've heard stories of rap artists selling their CDs out of their trunk, hustling. You know, you gotta hustle in this game, no matter what you're doing.
That's right.
And anything you want to be good at, you gotta work hard and you gotta hustle. And he's getting this hustle on, man.
Yeah.
And he's doing it well. And man.
Yeah, we as actors, we have to do it. We gotta constantly post different things that we're in. We gotta show up to some of these networking events, pass out our business cards and our resumes. We got to do this. We got to monitor our social media outlets. It's a work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
And it's more than just, I got the talent. I got the sound. You know, there's a lot that goes into it.
A lot that goes into it.
A
lot.
Yep. All right.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good,
man. I mean, he waited a long time to come on the show.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I'm glad it finally happened for him, man. And you know, he's a real good dude, good brother. You get nothing but positive vibes. You know, I follow him on social media as well, man. And you know, we message each other back and forth right now and then. I just tell him, man, we gonna get you, man. That was like a year ago. We gonna get you on there. Finally got him on, man.
I'm glad we got him on.
Yeah, so it was great stuff. So yes, sir. So all the music that we planned today on the Kevin and Nikki show will be that of our special guest, Mr. Will E. So we're gonna continue to check it out.
Will E. Weezy.
E. Weezy. Hi, Easy. Yeah, that's it, man.
All right. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's going to be time for news and sports.
Scholar's professional editing firm consists of a specialized group of academic doctors, editors, and statisticians that keep doctoral candidates moving through the academic doctoral process by providing one-to-one group mentorship and all-inclusive editorial services that produce writing advancements that result in exponential movement. The scholars conduct line-by-line editing, proof and copy editing, university-specific format compliance, and substantive done-for-you services on the following documents: doctoral thesis, dissertations, capstone projects, research studies, research proposals, and oral defense preparations and presentations. The Scholar Professional Editing Group keep you moving. For more information on editorial services or our doctoral accelerated mentorship program, visit www.thescholarsedediting.com. That's www.thescholarsedditing.com, or contact Dr. Haynes at 281-315-6053.
Yeah,
all right.
E-Weezy.
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 Get easy. What movie was that? That was...
was it Get Shorty?
It was Get Shorty,
Get Shorty.
No, what was the second? It was Get Shorty, and then it was another one.
It was one
John
where John Travolta played in it.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
Part 2 of it. Get Shorty was part 1.
Oh my goodness. I can't remember what the second one was.
Be cool.
Be cool.
That was
Be cool.
He said, E-Weezy.
That movie is hilarious.
It's hilarious, man.
That movie is super funny.
That is super funny.
Yes.
Yeah. Vince Vaughn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
Yeah.
He is hilarious.
Christina
Milian. Remember he said, The Rock was like, I could put a drumstick in my mouth and come out with, suck it all off and come out with the bone.
He was like,
and
man,
Vince Vaughn said, man,
you better keep that over there.
You better keep your chicken breast over there. Don't be talking about something sucking on my chicken breast.
You better keep that over there, man. That was funny.
He is hilarious.
He's hilarious, man.
Vince Vaughn is, I haven't seen him
in much.
I don't know, but he is hilarious. He cracks me up.
I liked him in Dodgeball Story when they was doing that. That was good. It was one of them hilarious slapstick.
He had me cracking. I said, "You talking about my chicken breast? Give me some ribs, some collards,
collard greens.
Collard greens.
You know what I'm saying? He said, you better keep that over there." Yeah, it's funny, man. That's funny. That's one of my funny movies.
You gonna make me choke.
That's funny.
All right.
So what we got next?
So now it's time for news and sports.
All right.
See how well he's got me? Sports.
Oh, man. My goodness. Anyway, in sports. All right. So, after the Philadelphia Eagles' dismal 1-2 start, they recovered by beating the Packers.
They beat Green Bay?
Yes, last Thursday. They beat Green Bay. Yes, they won. And so there were 5 things that went into the game that helped the Eagles come out on top. And I just want to point out those 5 things. First, it was the do-run. The Eagles went into the game with clear intentions to run the ball.
Yeah.
You cannot pass against a team like the Packers.
That's right.
Who have an excellent defense like they do.
That's right.
And think you're going to win.
That's right.
So they ran the ball.
That's right.
Good call, Doug Peterson. And then number 2, bend don't break. Despite Aaron Rodgers continuously frustrating the pass rush by running outside the pocket and extending plays, the Eagles were out to stay disciplined and outlast the Packers in a Super Bowl game like Phil to it.
That's right.
All right. Number 3 was protect the rock. The Eagles did a great job of not turning the ball over. Dropping passes and dropping passes and dropping passes like they did against the Detroit Lions.
Man.
And then number 4 was the game plan. Doug Peterson had a better game plan than Mike Pettine's defense. The Eagles ran the ball early and often, which they hadn't used much since the Super Bowl run, and used a healthy dose of 2 tight end sets to keep the teams from going for the defensive back heavy personnel that he faces. And then last but not least, number 5, special teams redemption. After giving up a 100-yard return for a touchdown to the Detroit Lions, the special teams unit redeemed themselves. Miles Sanders had a 67-yard kickoff return after the Packers went up 10-0, and it started a short touchdown drive to get the Eagles momentum to get back into the game.
Nice.
So it was a big win. It was kind of like a must-win for them because in our division, you don't want to go down 2 or 3 games because you could really put yourself in a position to not be able to make the playoffs. And then as has been Eagles' past history, to the exception of course, the Super Bowl run, you don't want to be dependent on this team got to lose, and this team got to win, and then this team got to beat this team in order for them to get the wild card spot and all this stuff. And as you say in sports, you want to do the best you can to control your own destiny.
Yeah.
That's what they did by going out there and winning.
Yeah, they better have won because the coach probably cussed their behinds out in that locker room.
They probably
because
did.
he was like they had them lit up over all the papers when they lost that game, and he was like, "What is the problem? Everybody got butter on their fingers or something. Y'all can't catch the ball." It was so many.
Mrs. Butterfingers.
Listen, it was something going on, and he was not happy at all. He was like, "Listen,
Mr. Butterfingers."
Listen,
well, they fixed it.
They fixed it, and I'm glad for it.
They outlasted them. They was down early, but they outlasted them and came back.
Good.
So big win. Good win for the Philadelphia Eagles. Keep up the good work, guys.
Keep it up. Stop dropping the ball. All right. Well, in news, listen, everybody, listen up. You gotta get your new licenses. Okay. Here's the thing: TSA are not playing. There are new rules enforced now. Remember the old license that we used to have, the cute little license with the yellow strip and different things like that? No more. You got it is mandatory by October 1st of 2020, everyone has to have their new licenses. You will not be able to go to the airport and think you're going to fly with that old license. The new license is TSA approved, and everybody in the United States must have it. Even the ID is new license and new ID. Everybody has to have it. So if you do not have it, if you do not have the new license, please, ma'am, please, sir, go on down to the DMV and get your new license, get your new ID, because like I said, come October 1st, 2020, you will not be able to fly anywhere with that old license, old ID that you have. So make your way on down to the DMV and take care of your business. Secondly, didn't I tell you, Kev? I told you.
What's up?
Kevin Hart is being sued. Kevin Hart there's some lawsuits coming out the wazoo for Kevin and that car accident.
Okay, now he's being sued. I thought he was suing.
No, Kevin Hart is being sued by some of the people in the car,
the
vehicle.
Yeah.
And the
safety features, right?
The safety features, according to my sources, Kevin Hart did not want some features put into the vehicle because he did not want to destroy the originality of the vehicle. So he did not put them in there. And the dealership agreed with Kevin and did not put up a fuss of Kevin not wanting to put those safety features in the vehicle.
Right.
So the dealership is also in the process of being sued. So everybody getting sued. So that my sources told me. They said, I told you. I said, yeah, I kind of figured that because that was a huge accident.
Yeah, but then here's the thing too. It's like, okay, if they were in the car with him, it would appear to me that these people would have been a little bit more personal in terms of connection with him. So you got people in your car that would sue you because you got into an accident. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes me think, is this the type of people I want to have around me or in my close personal circle anyway?
Guess who one of the people were in the vehicle?
Who was that?
His wife's trainer. His wife's trainer, he was in the vehicle as well, and he is suing as well.
See, and I think we talked about that on a couple of shows, that we live in the age of litigation. And it just amazes me from this standpoint. You never know what's in somebody's heart.
You never know.
You know, and it always takes a circumstance, good or bad. Most of the time, maybe a lot of times, it takes a negative circumstance for you to find out what's in that person's heart. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting up there. These are people that probably busting it up with him, hanging out with him.
Well, one of them is, like I said, is his wife's trainer. It's his wife's trainer, and so he's in the process of.
You better hope he wins, because if he don't, he won't be. I don't think he's gonna be her trainer after this.
I don't think so either. But my whole thing is, in regards to the dealership, I don't know how the conversation went in regards to, will these features need to be in the vehicle. I remember when I bought my vehicle, when I bought my first car, my very first car was a Honda Civic. And the lady was like, you know, you want to have these features in your vehicle, because if anything should happen to the vehicle, you are protected.
Right.
And I remember the one question I said, well, do I need it? She said, yes. She said, you need these features in your vehicle. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want these features in the vehicle, you have to sign this paper that you don't that you don't want it. And I did tell you. I ended up getting the features, but, you know, because what went through my head is life versus death. Okay?
Right.
So I want to live a long life to be 150. You know how I always tell y'all. So I needed to have those features. So I don't know what was the conversation where it went, okay, I don't want these features. Was it like, okay, you don't have to have them? Like, how did that conversation happen?
Right.
But, yeah, he's in the process of being sued, and we're going to bring you more on this story as it unfolds. Yeah.
And then he got a young lady trying to sue him as well.
Yeah.
A model, so
yeah.
Kev is just under the gun right now.
Yeah. Now, real quickly, I'm not going to talk at length on this because we got to get to the rest of the show, but real quickly, did you guys happen to catch the testimony on Capitol Hill of Joseph McGuire on Capitol Hill in regards to this whistleblower? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I listened to it, I watched it while I was getting myself ready to go to work. And one of the things that stuck out to me is, why do people support wrongdoing?
Right.
Because the Joseph McGuire, when it was brought to his attention, what did he do? He went to the White House. Who did you talk to at the White House? Mm-hmm. You know who he talked to at the White House. Mm-hmm. Why, if someone is telling you something about the person in the White House, why would you, and this person is telling you this in secret, like, this is what is going on, you need to do something about this, why would you take it to the person that they're talking about?
Right.
That's the main thing that they were talking about on Capitol Hill. Mm-hmm. Now, the Democrats was getting in that behind. Mm-hmm. They were digging in it. And of course, here come the Republicans to save him a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay? The Republicans was like, y'all can't, you can't dog him out like that, you can't treat him like that. But the Democrats was like, well, why would he do that?
Right.
Why would you, if somebody is telling you, hey, this is of national importance, why would you take that to the White House? That's the only thing they wanted. Why would you do that? Mm-hmm. And then wait on it a whole week. A whole week. Y'all check that out. Go online and do some reading on that. I'm telling you right now, the whole testimony is gonna blow you away. And here's the thing: when somebody not telling the truth, when they keep repeating what you say. Mm-hmm. They keep repeating what you say, right, like they didn't hear the question. Right. You know what I mean? And then they go around it.
Or they ask a question off your question.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can clearly see it. You can clearly see it. I'm gonna tell you right now, this country, this nation, this world, I don't know what do you want to call it, man. I support wrongdoing.
Yeah, it just seemed like that's where we are.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said it many times on the show. It just seemed like being a good person, having a good heart, integrity, those things are kind of like gone. Yeah. And I'm not sitting up here saying that there aren't, good people in the world. There's a lot of good people in the world, but it just seemed like it should be more integrity. And I was
no integrity anymore.
Yeah, no integrity no more. And it's like, and we're not talking about anybody being perfect. We're just talking about, even in the midst of our imperfection, doing what's right more times than not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And way more times than not. I got into this conversation with some people, and we started talking about the kids of this generation. I understand why the kids are scoundrels and liars and thieves, because a lot of the adults are scoundrels and liars and thieves. You understand what I'm saying? And that's putting it lightly. I just wanted to stop at those three characteristics. So, you're going to get up there and you want to discipline your child for doing wrongdoing, but they're getting it from you.
They're getting it from you.
Most of the kids that are bullies because the parents are bullies. You're on your job bullying people. You know what I'm saying? And so it's this modeling thing that's going on, and that's why we are where we are.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not just one particular reason. You can throw in mental illness. You can throw in the breakdown of the family. You can throw in poverty. You can throw in lack of opportunity. But even in the midst of all that, you can still do what's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So now what they're trying to do is they're trying to set some policies in place for whistleblowers to be able to come out, and say what they heard without any
like retaliation. Or penalty.
Yeah. Because what they're trying to do is they want this whistleblower to come out, and testify and different things like that. But they got to set some things in place to make sure he or she is safe, because Trump made a comment about the whistleblower.
Right.
And they were like, hold up.
Right.
Why are you talking about the person?
Right.
He don't know who the person is, but I think they were trying to say that he made some type of comment as to who the person is, like, who is this person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But my whole thing is, you shouldn't have made the phone call.
Right.
You know, you didn't make the phone call, we wouldn't be here.
And you know, it's interesting.
And they call it abuse of power.
Right. And it's interesting because, like, on a lot of jobs in today's age, there is a whistleblower clause where you can be protected from retaliation, being written up and fired, or getting extra workload because you spoke up about wrongdoings in the workplace. Now, of course, most of the time, people internally don't uphold it.
Right.
You know, and most of the time, if you do run into a spat, you got to go outside the job to go get help, whether it be the EEOC or the Human Relations and Commission and stuff like that. But it's sad that there has to be a whistleblower clause in place.
Yeah.
You know? That people are just turning a blind eye to wrongdoing or joining in, you know?
Yeah.
But like I said, it go back to, we talked about the no snitch rule. There'll be the same people playing victim when it's them. You know what I'm saying? There'll be the same people that will speak up when it's them. So
Let's see you do it when it's you. That's right. That's it. That's all I got. So we're gonna bring you more on these stories as it unfolds. But in regards to the testimony of Joseph McGuire on Capitol Hill, you can go online and check that out. Read what's going on, because when I tell you, it's a whole mess. It is a mess, man. And you know, with this impeachment thing going on, it is a mess. I'm telling you, you know what? They have just made a mess of that White House. I'm sorry. It's just a mess.
And anybody that would say that they haven't, you just willfully blind.
Exactly. They made a complete mess of it. Complete mess of it. All right. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back,
it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show. You know what I was thinking about?
What?
I was thinking about the hat that we went to the award show. That guy had the hat on that said, "Make America Sane Again."
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. That's why I was pausing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. He said, "No, this hat don't say Make America Great Again. He said Make America Sane Again." I thought that was really, really interesting. But anyway, when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show. You're going to find out with Father and Nikki after this song by Will Easy.
Got me feeling some kind of way. Got me feeling some kind of way. You don't know how I feel. This thing you doing, girl, is killing me. It hurts so bad. I don't know why. Getting down this road here, girl, a time or two. Gotta make some changes. Gotta do it right now. People like this make you wanna turn around and cry. But how they treat you and the thing they do. I'm talking about things that's going on with me and you. It ain't so bad, and I don't know why. Been down this road here, girl, a time or two. Gotta make some changes. Gotta do it right now. People like this make you wanna turn around and cry. Got me feeling. Whoa, girl. Got me feeling. Got me feeling some kind of way. Can't even cry. Feeling some kind of way. Whoa, girl. Feeling some kind of way. Can't even, girl. Feeling some kind of way. In a world like this, when I first met you, when you were something that's doing what you gotta do, nothing went wrong, and I don't know why. People like this make you wanna cry. Gotta make some changes, gotta do it right now. For me and my wife and my whole family, they depend on me. Gonna make this move, so I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm talking about things that's going on with me and you. I've been in love before, a time or two. Now what the hell am I going to do? Oh, girl. Got me feeling. Got me feeling. Got me feeling some kind of way. Can't keep it back. Feeling some kind best. I know it's just a test. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. So whosoever believes in him shall be the chosen one. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. So whosoever believes in him shall be the chosen one. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Got me feeling. Whoa. Got me feeling. Got me feeling some kind of way. Can't eat, baby. Feeling some kind of way. Whoa, baby. Feeling some kind of way. Can't eat, girl. Feeling some kind of way. Feeling some kind of way.
Yeah. He can't eat, he can't sleep, he can't go to work. Jeez, what this girl doing to you?
I know, man. He got him feeling some kind of way,
What
man.
this girl doing?
I know, man. Woo, that was a good song. Good
About
song.
to make you lose your job.
That
Wow.
is real ease, feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Got to find out who this girl is.
All right, well, it's now time for my favorite part of the show. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikki.
Man, absolutely nothing.
I got you.
Absolutely nothing. I had such a good time over the weekend working, filming. My birthday was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I had such a good time. I mean, nothing bothered me. Not one thing. Not one thing. I was busy like I like it.
There you go.
Busy like I like it. Working, grinding, staying on my lines just like I like it. I wasn't paying. I ain't had time to pay anything anymore.
There you go.
You know?
That's
I ain't had time.
Yeah.
I ain't had time.
That's a good.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's keep moving, man.
Yeah, we just gonna keep this train moving. We gonna keep this train moving.
All right.
Yeah, you been feeling good too, wasn't you?
Yeah, pretty good. I
Yeah,
feel real good.
yeah.
Yep.
So hey, I'm looking forward to this weekend
That's it.
because we're gonna be on the grind again.
Yeah, that's
Yes, that's it.
it. All right.
And that contract has something to do with that too.
Mm-hmm. That'll help. That'll always help.
Yes, I saw them numbers. Like, okay,
Mhm.
all right,
Like, I can get used to this. Yeah.
I can get used to this.
Yeah.
Whatever's bothering me ain't bothering me no more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
All right,
talking
well, let's
about.
keep it moving. Then.
Let's keep it moving. All right, so we're going to take a break, and when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner. When we come back, it's the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be back.
Man, I know she see me calling her. I know she heard this phone. Listen, baby, I'm tired, girl. I give you everything. Now I ain't even trying to be your man. Now I'm tired, girl, of all these games and plans. Now I don't really think you understand where I'm going, girl, what I'm trying to say. I think you need to get out my face. Leave me alone, let me clear my mind. I think I need to be by myself. Go on, girl, leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to no one else. I gave you everything that I could. I thought we were doing real good. I work from 9 to 5, I put in overtime. I found out you just playing with my mind. Now what I'm gonna do about me and you, 'cause I'm the only one that really been true. So go on, girl, leave me alone. I don't wanna talk to no one else. 'Cause I'm tired, girl, of all your silly games. I ain't even trying to be your man. Now you ain't got no business acting like you ain't got no business acting like that. I give you everything. You turn around, turn and you act like this. And baby girl, tell me, girl, what did I miss? What I'm missing, girl, now. Ooh, I'm listening. I'm listening, girl, now. Ooh, what was that? I gave you everything that I could. Sometimes I wonder how I live. raised, mixing things. A pretty young girl like you ain't never seen. Stop the line, stop playing games, girl. I hope we can do the same thing. Same thing for you, girl, like I used to do. Me and you are through. Ain't nothing else that we can do. So get your things, pack your bags. Only don't keep them, girl, all you do is have. Now you ain't got no business acting like you ain't got no business acting like that. Except I give you everything. You turn around and act like this. And baby girl, what did I miss? What I miss a girl now, ooh, I'm listening now. I'm listening girl now, ooh, what was that? Now you ain't got no business acting like you ain't got no business acting like baby. Except I give you everything. You turn around and act like this. And baby girl, what did I miss? What I miss the girl now, ooh, I'm listening now. I'm listening girl now, ooh, what was that? Was your kissing, yeah. Was your touching, your love. I'm a listening girl now, ooh, what was that? I'm a listening girl now, ooh, what was that? Was your kissing, yeah. Was your touching, your love. And now you ain't got no business acting like this. I do everything that you ask of me.
You have one new message. Main menu. To listen to your messages, press 1.
You're listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio.
All right.
All right. You know, when I listen to a song, right, I like to listen for the hidden sound.
Yeah.
Like while people might be listening to the beat at the top, I was able to hear the xylophone.
Mm-hmm.
The ding,
Mm-hmm.
ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I thought it was deep.
Yeah, that was deep. But what I want to know is why is Willie having so many girlfriends?
Yeah, he having a lot. Yeah, he feeling some kind of way.
Why is Willie having so many girlfriends? One song he ain't eating, he ain't sleeping. Next song, the girl is just all over the place. We're going to have to talk to him.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk to him.
Yeah, man.
He having a lot of girl
yeah,
issues,
man.
okay? We're going to have to find out what's going on. Yeah, we're going to have to find
Something
out.
definitely going on.
Yeah, but you know what? The melody of it remind me of that song by Charlie Wilson.
Yeah.
Hey girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson. I was wondering if I could take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house. Here's my number, girl, you can call me, and don't forget it, babe. My name is Charlie.
That dude. Charlie Wilson, that dude.
He
listen,
is that dude.
And Will,
he
he talked about how the Gap Band was one of his influences.
Yeah.
But you think about like the Ozzy Brothers, Transcend Generations. You talk about the Gap Band. Everybody sampling from Ozzy Brothers, Gap Band. And their music has just transcended decades and decades of generations. Charlie Wilson. And he still look well, too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, one time he kind of transformed his image. He was wearing braids. I'm like, Charlie, I don't know if the braids working for you, brother. But he went back to the small, well-done afro. Yeah, remember he had the braids, remember?
Yeah, I remember he had the braids.
I mean, not that he didn't look good, but I'm just saying he looked well and things like that. But we was kind of like, you the Gap Band, man. You know what I'm saying? You not exhibit.
You get on my nerves.
But anyway.
Wow.
Charlie Wilson, legend, man. Yeah, man. Transcend generations.
Generations, yes. Yeah, and he still sound good.
He sound real good.
He still
and that's one of my favorite songs, Charlie.
To this day.
First name Wilson.
That's one of your favorite songs? Yeah. Hey girl, how you doing? My name is Charlie. Last name Wilson. I love that song too.
I was wondering
if I can take you out, show you a good time, invite you to my house. Here's my number. Girl, you can call me. And don't forget it, babe. My name is Charlie. I love that song. He be in it. He still sounds good.
He sound real good.
He sound real good.
Yeah.
He sound real good. All right. So I know you've been listening to the musical voice of the Kevin and Nikki Band.
Nikki Band.
But now it's time.
All right, gang. We are going to keep the high vibration train moving.
Choo-choo.
We have the characteristic number 42 and 43 of week number 24. Let's jump right on into it. One of the characteristics that you know that you're operating on a high vibration is you are consistent, or you exemplify consistency. So it's acting or doing in the same way over time, especially so far as to be fair or accurate, unchanging in nature, standard, or effect over time. That's the definition. So as it pertains to a person, someone who is consistent or exemplifies consistency always behaves in the same way, has the same attitude towards people or things, or achieves the same level of success in something. So a consistent person is going to be the same person in front of you that they are behind your back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, in one factor idea is consistent with another, they do not contradict each other. So when someone is inconsistent, they're contradictory type people.
Yeah, I can't stand them type people.
Yeah, I got you. And so the objective for us is to be consistent. Be who you are in front of a person that you are behind their back. Thus, also let your public person move closer to your private person.
Yeah.
That way people can say you're just the same OG. You're the same old person. Now, of course, the public and private person never touch. But they should be moving closer to one another because that equals authenticity.
Yeah.
You have some people that want to put a public image, but they're not the same person in private.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You know, it's too much work to pretend and hold up images that you're not. You got to remember this lie you put forward, so that way it don't contradict with the next lie you put forward. It's going to be hard to be consistent. And when you're just a consistent person, you are who you are, and what you get is what you get.
That's right.
Characteristic number 43 is discipline. Okay? It is the assertion for willpower over more basic desires and is synonymous with self-control. It includes having a personal initiative to get started and the stamina to persevere, and it's kind of connected with consistency because people who are disciplined do the same things over and over. That's why they're disciplined.
Yeah.
You know, being disciplined gives you the strength to withstand hardships and difficulties, whether physical, emotional, or mental, because you developed a habit of doing it over and over and over again. You know, when you watch a basketball game and you watch one of the NBA All-Stars go up and do a certain shot in the clutch, it's because they practice it over and over again. You know, they practice it. They were disciplined enough to rehearse it in their mind on that basketball court in practice over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because they're disciplined.
Yeah.
And when you're disciplined and consistent, you can have great outcomes.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
wait. So, I'm just going to say this. So, if you are looking to take control of your habits and choices, here are 10 most powerful things you can do to master self-discipline. Know your weaknesses, know your strengths, remove temptations, set clear goals, and have an execution plan. Remember we talked about earlier about one of the characteristics that you know you're operating on a high vibration is you plan ahead.
That's right.
All right? Fail to plan to fail.
That's right.
Build your self-discipline. Number 4. Number 5 is create new habits by keeping it simple. You heard Nikki say keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
That's it. Number 6, eat often and healthy. Get good sleep. 7, change your perception about willpower. 8, give yourself a backup plan. Number 9, reward yourself. 10, forgive yourself and move forward.
That's right.
That'll help create some discipline in your life.
Yeah.
Do the same thing over and over consistently. Again.
That's how you do
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's put it out there.
Put it out there.
All right, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you from top, middle, and bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate it. And we do for you, and we can't do what we do without you. Continue to follow us, and we'll follow back and follow our journey, man. Things are happening. We're going to keep you guys posted and keep you abreast of what's going on, and we really want to let you guys know out in listening land how much we appreciate you. So I'm actor Kevin D. Benton. You can find me on Twitter at Kevin D. Benton, on Facebook, Kevin D. Benton, on Instagram, actor Kevin D. Benton, and on YouTube, you can find me and Nikki, actor Kevin D. Benton, actress Nikki Warren.
Yeah. You can find our show on Facebook, The Kevin and Nikki Show, on Twitter at Kevin Nikki Show, and on the gram, The Kevin and Nikki Show. You can find me on Facebook, Nikki Warren, on Twitter at Nikki Warren, and on the gram, hello, I'm Nikki, that's spelled HELLOIMNIKEE. If you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show, hit us up, The Kevin Nikki Show.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that again.
What?
I didn't join in on this show.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show, hit us up, The Kevin Nikki Show at yahoo.com. You have any questions, comments, concerns for our special guest, Will Easy, hit us up, The Kevin Nikki Show at yahoo.com. We'll read it to him, get the answer, and read it back. And like we say every week, who knows, your letter can be featured on our show. Now, please don't forget, check us out on YouTube. Check us out. Check us out. Follow our show. Follow The Kevin Nikki Show. Yes.
Come out.
Wherever you are.
I had to say that. Remember the girl, remember the lady in Ghostbusters said that? Come out. like on the Wizard of Oz. I had to throw that in.
You can tell he was watching the Wizard of Oz, y'all. Yeah. You can tell. All right, listen. Hit us up, Kevin Nikki Show at yahoo.com. Check us out on all of our social media platforms. On the gram. Follow us. Man, we love to chat with you. And just, you know how that goes. That's it.
All right, so we're the Kevin Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere and we're
out of here.
Check out this next song, this last song by Will
Easy.
Get Weezy. By Will Ease.
Can I get your number, girl? What's your name? looking at you, watching you from across the way. I even got a picture, girl, you're sitting in my face. So whining, grinding, then turn that ass around. Let me hit you from the back, I'll make you moan, I'll make you frown. You're looking real good, girl, I wanna get to the know. Yeah, you feel so fine, girl, I gotta make you mine. Let me hit you on them 7 digits, girl, I even paid you. I hit a block or two because you got me so damn crazy. Been looking at you, watching you from across the way. I even got a picture, girl, you're sitting on my face. Can I get your name, baby? Can I get your name, baby? Can I get your number, girl? Can I get your number, girl? All you wanna know, lady? Can I get your name, girl? Can I get to know you, girl? Can I get your number, girl? Can I get your name, baby? Can I get your name, baby? Can I get your number, girl? Can I get your number, girl? Please come over, lady. Can I get your name, baby? Please don't make me big, girl. Tell me no, girl. Do me like it, please, baby. Don't walk away from me, girl. I've been watching you a long time. I wish you would be mine. Starting with your name, baby. You don't have to rush, just take your time. Starting with one letter, lady. And girl, I give you one of mine.
Charlene, but they call me Ray.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikki Show on iHeartRadio. Kevin and Nikki Show.
Whether you're a night owl or you want to break out of the daily grind, Amazon Warehouse offers evening and overnight shifts that can benefit you in so many ways. Working at night is a great way to free up your days for whatever matters to you most. With shorter commute time and less hustle and bustle, you get more time back to live your life. Plus, night shifts can earn more per hour, too. Get started today by visiting amazon.com/nights. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
If you've got a dream, we've got your back. If you need options, we've got an abundance. Penn State Brandywine is working towards something bigger that can help the world become something better. And when you bring your unique something and the people around you do the same, it creates something more.